Hello everybody! Today I am finally doing a Project Life layout. It's been a little while since I've done one. I've been doing a couple of the Erin Condren planning videos instead. But recently Ryan and I went to the Brown Palace up in Denver, which was really fun. It was a surprise for me, which I thought was really sweet. So we went up there for this award ceremony that was for my college that I'm currently going to, Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design, and I had gotten an email saying that I was on the honor roll and that I could come to this masquerade ball and accept my award. So we ended up going up there and spending the night, which I thought was nice, and Ryan surprised me with a night stay at the Brown Palace, which is just absolutely incredibly gorgeous. So we went and did that. The actual award ceremony, though, was not quite what I was expecting. They didn't even give the online students their awards. We had to pick them up at the desk, which I thought was super lame. It's like, gosh, I just drove all the way up here from Colorado Springs and now you want me to just pick up my award at the desk? We don't actually get presented. So I thought that was kind of silly. I wish they would have let me know that so I wouldn't have wasted my time driving all the way up to Denver. But this layout, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do some silhouettes, so I'm cutting out with my X-Acto knife some of the pictures that I feel like most of the picture I don't want in here, so I'm cutting out like just a couple pictures. I took these pictures in our hotel room, which again were just so beautiful. It's just the architecture, the crown molding, just everything about this hotel is just gorgeous. So cutting those out, I'm gonna back them and trying to just make it a fun kind of pop layout so I can get as many pictures as I can into one page. I thought a picture of Ryan and his face when we did what was it? Gosh, room service. I'm just losing my mind today. Yeah, he's so excited about room service. I thought it was so cute. I had to get a picture. So, yeah, I think I'm going on with an orange theme. I'm about to cut out. Needed my pictures to pop a little bit more off that page. It seemed like they were just kind of strewn on there. So this one kind of makes it look like that neon light effect, I thought. So with the bright colors. Just cutting off some excess. I felt like I didn't cut as close as I wanted to, so cutting off a little bit more. So and what I'm holding there is this masquerade ball mask that I had made before we went up there. It was supposed to be a masquerade ball, so I've made mine more traditional because I'd never made a masquerade mask before and I've always wanted to, so I made a traditional one and Ryan just wanted a black plain one, so I compromised with some sparkly black glitter paint. So I was going to use that Oh Yeah picture or cardboard clipping part, but I just felt like I wanted to be able to journal on there, so I actually end up not using that. I used it on another picture. But that little cutout, it's like a little almost paint splotch or flower. That's actually fabric that I used my Xyron sticker maker and I made that thing into a sticker. It's just been sitting in one of my drawers for a really long time, so I wanted to use it. It kind of matches, not so much, but it had that kind of loud yellowish theme that I wanted. And this clear sticker thing, I think I got that a long time ago from Big Lots. It says great job, so now I'm just gonna journal about the masquerade ball and the whole reason why I was there and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but I was kind of bummed about the masquerade ball. I wasn't really expecting it to be so short. I thought it was going to be more of an award ceremony, but yeah. My mom says I'm just used to going to IBM events, which are just absolutely outstanding and nothing can compare, so I guess she's right. So yeah, it wasn't anything close to an IBM event, but I mean, the whole reason of going up there was to get recognized, but yeah. So I added some enamel dots, and I think that's about it. I didn't want to put too much more on there because it was getting a little bit loud. So these stampers, they're the date stampers, but they have different things in front of them. So I picked the one that had stars, because those little star sequins I planned on gluing on to the page. I got those sequins from, what are they, Ali Edwards. I do the monthly subscription for the stamp set and the Project Life cards and embellishments and things like that. It's pretty good. I've liked everything so far. I haven't used too much of it yet. The stars are from the I believe March kit, and the theme was magic, March magic. So it's really cool. Decided to make this card a little bit louder because it seemed a little plain, and I didn't want it to look too plain next to my loud silhouette picture that I just had next to it. So adding a little bit of swirl here and there. But yeah, the Ali Edwards kit, it's really, I like everything. It's really great, but just if you like getting subscription services and then trying it out and then canceling, don't plan on doing that, because it ends up, you have to pay to get out of it, and then it's not worth it. So don't plan on canceling that subscription service. I figured that out the hard way, because I'm that person that likes to try things out and then cancel, but yeah, no. It was gonna be something like $300. I was like, no, yikes. I'll just continue getting the things monthly and forget about that. So, yeah, those little circles that I got those at a nearby crafting, scrapbooking store called Simple Pleasures here in Colorado Springs, and it's just graph paper, lined paper, all in these little cardstock pieces that are cut out into different shapes. I love it. So use that to journal on, and the camera kind of skipped a little bit, but I added another embellishment from the Ali Edwards kit and some gold washi tape. Here I am, I'm doing another silhouette cutout. I kind of was inspired by my Photoshop classes right now that I'm taking for college, and I just wanted to I just thought it was such a pretty picture. I like taking pictures of people's backs. I don't know why. I think it's a me thing. I don't understand why. I think it's so interesting. I don't know why. People's backs. Whatever, Lindsay, you're weird. But so I wanted to put him staring out onto the Brown Palace stairwell. It's this atrium area in the middle of the Brown Palace, just absolutely beautiful. And setting up a little journaling card here, and those stars, those are also from the Ali Edwards kit this month from March. I'm just gluing those on to the side. I don't want to cover up too much of the Brown Palace atrium, but I wanted to be able to show that. So in a journal, we found out when we got there, we kept thinking, gosh, it looks so much like the Titanic. This scene from the Titanic when they're looking at this atrium part, and it just looks absolutely beautiful and just breathtaking and very, what time era is that? Like Victorian era? It's just so beautiful. And we read later on that Molly Brown, the unsinkable Molly Brown, actually stayed at the Brown Palace. So I thought that was pretty interesting, that it looks like the Titanic, and someone that was on the Titanic actually stayed there. So, and a couple presidents have stayed there, and I think they said Bill Clinton, and some other ones from long ago. You can look it up on Wikipedia. Brown Palace Hotel and Spa. But so yeah, I thought it would be absolutely hilarious. I put the "Oh yeah" sticker on the bed of roses that Ryan had the hotel set up for us before we got there, which nobody's ever done that before for me, so I just thought that was absolutely just so incredibly sweet. So took a picture of that and put that on there. I wanted to keep it simple, so I just put the "Oh yeah" thing on there and then a little gold washi tape heart. But here I'm now cutting out the masks that I had made. I was gonna keep them all together as a picture, but I wanted to have another journaling card space, so I was trying to figure out how else could I put these somewhere else that are kind of out of the way, but I can still see them. So I ended up putting them on this picture that I took of the building that's right next to the Brown Palace. And I just thought it would be a really cool picture to look up at. Ryan and I were discussing how just you look up, you kind of get this little feeling of vertigo almost, because you're staring up at this super tall building. So I ended up putting those on there, and I thought those were really cute. The cards that I end up putting in the middle, I don't add too much embellishment. I just wanted to journal on them and kind of not overfill the bottom part since the top was a little bit busy. So I actually end up adding some more to those, but you'll see it skip here in just a second. So camera always turns off, but that happiness card you see on the left there, I end up not doing anything to it. I just like how pretty it is. I wanted to keep it simple, and I'm journaling about the rose petals and just how beautiful the Brown Palace was and how wonderful the trip was. And you know, if it was just to go up for the Rocky Mountain College of Art and Design's award ceremony, it wouldn't have been as fun because I didn't even get presented or get to go up and accept my award. I just went to a desk, so they could have just sent it to me in the mail. But they did have a fun photo booth, so I put those in and put some arrows pointing to my favorite photos. Thought those were cute, and that's about it. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know to keep making more. Thanks for watching. Bye!